are, and where they've come from is what makes us beautiful together. So, it's just, if we all could really just embrace what you just shared and just think of community as a tapestry, we really could be change agents and begin to challenge those that are persons who are not quite ready for accepting of others. Like, oh my goodness. So
we have trouble accepting others mostly when we have trouble accepting ourselves.
Ooh.
So we can get to the place where we accept ourselves, not just the pretty parts, but the fullness of ourselves. We're going to find that it's going to be a lot easier to accept others. What I found in my life is that when I have extended grace towards myself and received the grace that God has extended towards me, when I really live in that, it is so much easier to extend grace to others. But when I feel the weight of condemnation or of law or of even just religion outside of what that looks like in Jesus, when I'm being crushed under that, when I feel super judged, I'm gonna be more judgy.
Yeah.
If I'm not feeling loved, it's gonna be harder for me to love others in a way that is unconditional. But when I am walking in that, and I'm going, I'm a believer. I love me some Jesus. I'm a minister of the gospel. So we gonna default to scripture here. But I'm paraphrasing, but he who has been forgiven much loves much. So when you walk in that for yourself, you start and you realize, okay, I am forgiven and I forgive myself. You're going to forgive others a lot more easily because you're cognizant of what it takes to be forgiven. You understand that we're all in desperate need for grace. So it's a little easier to do. And those people who you see, they live wide open and you're like, man, they're just so full of light and energy. And it doesn't mean that they're excited all the time. It doesn't mean that they're, boisterous or that. I mean, that's just a personality thing, but you can sense when somebody is like living with that openness, that's part of what their process is. They've probably forgiven much. They'll probably extend grace towards themselves because they have a deeper understanding of what that means in their life. So they're going to extend it to others a little more readily.